And I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call out Fantasy Football 101, man. They're going to help me out, right? Fantasy Football 101. It's the show that's lots of fun. Give the dudes a call right now. Won't cost you nothing anyhow. 529-1450. The Kansas City's #1 fantasy show. They really want you to call in your due. They'll be your fantasy boys. Your fantasy boys. 529-1450.
You gotta love.
I can't go on.
That is it's so good. Adam Hawkins, everybody. I'm glad to hear we're now the #1 fantasy show.
Oh yeah, well we are. There are a ton of them. I don't know who's #2, but I know we are #1. Fantasy Football 101 right here on Sports Radio 1450, taking your phone calls at 529-1450. I'm Adam Stark alongside Eric Pedigo, Mark Graham, and Nick Corelli. And we are here with you every Saturday morning from 8 until 9 and streaming live on the webpage at sportsradio1450.com. And we have the laundry list of injuries on the webpage, so be sure to check that out on a daily and weekly basis. And we will come up with our studs, duds, and sleepers for the week in a matter of moments, but still taking your phone calls at 529-1450. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Great.
Wonderful. Say I'm a big fan. You guys got me 4-1 so far. This is my first year listening to you, by the way.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm going to sit here and just give you my starters here that I have right now, and then I'll give you the guys I got on the bench, and you tell me who I should start. First off, I got Aaron Rodgers starting off a quarterback. Then I have I took out Brian Westbrook, put in Buckhalter. I've got Julius Jones, Lee Evans, Lavernius Coles, Greg Jennings, and I have Philadelphia's defense and Ryan Longwell at tight end, at kicker, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Shineko at tight end for Minnesota. And then on the bench, I have McNabb, Rivers. Let's see here.
Who do you have at wideout? Coles might not play this week.
What's that?
Who do you have at wide receiver? Because Coles might not play this week.
Well, I got 3 starting right now. I can, if I take out Lavernius Coles, I can either put in Deshaun Jackson or Eddie Royal. I have Greg Jennings and who else is it? Greg Jennings and Lee Evans.
Lee Evans is on his bye this week, so you can't play Evans. So you have to figure someone else in place of Lee Evans this week. He does have a bye along with Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and Tennessee.
As a let me just say, as a fellow Lavernius Coles owner, he's questionable every week. And what I read today is, even though he's questionable, he is expected to play.
Yes.
So you should be able to plug him in, no problem.
All right, so you would say probably Deshaun Jackson, Jennings, and then probably him then?
I think that'd be a good threesome. I really think you'd be all right with those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Especially
really
with Reggie Brown out this week.
Yeah, Jackson's going to get the ball a lot, and, Green Bay's playing Seattle, so they're going to score a lot of points this week.
Yep.
I'm hoping so. I'm a Packer fan.
We're hoping.
All right, well, thanks a lot,
I think you're
guys.
set up pretty well. You should do okay.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you for the call. 529-1450, 529-1450 is
Phone's
the phone
blowing
number.
up, man.
Awesome. Let's run through the tight ends real quick, Mark, on
Tight
the injury
ends,
report.
Tight ends, Kellen Winslow is questionable. He was in the hospital overnight. We won't discuss why.
I was going to ask you, how come?
It's absolutely too hideous.
A little below the belt.
I don't know if I'd count on Kellen this week or not. Jason Witten is probable.
On or off the field.
Yeah, that's right. Jason Witten is probable. Shockey is still doubtful. Billy Miller will handle most of the snaps tight in there.
Like that, Nick?
Ben Patrick with the Cardinals is doubtful. I don't know if I'm missing anyone, guys. If you have anyone chime in, there wasn't a whole lot in the way of tight end.
Nope.
Witten should be good to go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
If you could please. Dallas Clark, is he okay? Because he
Clark
doesn't seem to score any points still.
No, I know, and that's a big bone of contention with me. But yeah, he's good to go and doesn't look promising this week against Baltimore.
Right.
Could you go into major detail about Kellen Winslow, please?
Oh, no.
I think people eating breakfast really are interested
I could
in
not.
what's going on downstairs with Kellen Winslow.
It's ugly. Let's just leave it at that and just believe me, guys don't want this problem.
We feel for him.
It's both of them.
We got a call. Great time to take a call.
529-1450. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
You guys are #1.
Thank you.
Hey, you've helped me a lot, too. I appreciate all your help.
Good.
I need to pick up Chambers is out, and I've got the Pittsburgh receiver Holmes on a bye and Evans on a bye. And so I need to pick up a receiver. Hester's available and Stokely is available. Which one of those two do you like better?
Love them both, but I think Stokely probably is a little bit better bet. Cutler's got a great situation this week, especially with Royal most likely questionable, and I really don't know if he's going to play or not. And I even read on the Denver website that they expect Stokely to be a lot more involved. I really like Stokely this week.
And who would you start, Warner or Romo, in their head-to-head matchup?
And their head-to-head that is Pac-Man Jones even playing?
Yeah.
He is going to play?
Yeah.
Okay. I still might like Kurt Warner. I still might like Kurt Warner in that matchup. I would never think I would say ever bench Tony Romo, but that Dallas secondary is not looking that good, and Kurt Warner is going to throw the ball probably 57 times.
Well, Newman's going to have hernia surgery and is going to be out 4 weeks.
Yep.
That right along there just gives Kurt Warner a better chance. I think you could honestly flip a coin and not have a problem starting either one, but I'm with you, Eric. I really like Arizona at home, and with the problems Dallas has in the secondary, I think I'd go with Warner.
Okay. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good luck to you.
I hope we're not too wrong about it.
No, I'd say, I think it's coin toss.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I had both those guys. I'd just flip a coin and go with one of them. But right now, the hotter guy is probably Kurt Warner, and they are playing at home, and that's usually the deciding factor.
That's the selling point with me.
When I'm weighing things. 529-1450 is the phone number. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101.
Yeah, I got a question as far as a week in, week out. I've got LT with his toe injury and also Maurice Jones-Drew, who seems to run hot and cold. Throughout the year, who do you think would be better to run?
Well, you'd probably be better off. We've got a situation we talked about off the air. Don't give up on your studs just yet. I know LT has really disappointed a lot of owners. I've got him in a league of mine, and he's really been a disappointment. But as the year goes on, the studs will do what they normally do well, be it either catch the ball, run, or on defense, sacks that. Just hang on. Don't give up on your stud yet. Don't bench LT for Maurice Jones-Drew.
Okay.
Hang on.
Right,
hang with him.
And again, though, something we were talking about, too, is, now's the time for trades. A lot of people are making trades. I know you both have made trades in recent weeks. I've been trying to make trades, but no one wants my crappy players, so they never go through. But, maybe Jones-Drew is a good guy to trade right now. Jacksonville is struggling, but he's not a bad football player. And like you said, you got to keep LT because by the end of the season, he's going to have the numbers.
He's going to be there. You've just got to be patient. We haven't played the 6 games yet. It's too early to give up on these guys. I had an email about IDP with Jared Allen, wondering if he should get rid of Jared Allen. No, Jared Allen is a given commodity. He's a stud on defense. This guy's scoring system was such that there was no way you could give up on him. And in fact, Adam, like you said, this is the time you start looking for these players that other owners may give up on, because some of these owners are too impatient and will give these players, practically give them away. This is the time to start looking for deals.
529-1450 is the phone number, 529-1450. If you have a question about a player and his injury or his status, or if you should play him or not play him, we can help you out, 529-1450. Good morning, you're on Fantasy Football 101.
Hey, good morning. I got 2 questions. One about trades. I got a die. I am impatient with him. Who should I try to get for a die? Because I got Ronnie Brown and Quentin Portis. And then my other one is I got Anquan Bolden. When do you expect him to return? And I'll hang up and listen.
Bolden will, I'm almost positive, will miss this week, and then they go on a bye, but they say that then the week after the bye he should be back. As far as the trades go, you've got 2 guys other than a die that are pretty good. I wish I could have known what your roster was, receivers and quarterbacks and that. But just put him out there and see where you're weakest at, and then go to an owner and just work it, back and forth. That's the best thing to do.
My advice would be, because running backs go down so frequently and so often, you can never have too many good running backs, even if you can't play all 3 every week. I hold on to Joseph Adai. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year already. He's got a nose for the end zone. His production has gone up every single week since the beginning of the season, and I don't see any reason to move him off unless you're weak at your number 2 receiver spot, and you're desperate for a guy. But I hold on to all 3 of those guys. I like all of them.
529-1450, 529-1450. Good morning.